Good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Amazing Friday. Hit another one. Nvidia. 844, 844, 844, 844. When Sam says something over 50 times and you miss it, why is that? If somebody has an answer, let me know. Very straightforward, right? So I'm going to give you another one now, 888. 888, stunningly hard. It's just like 844. Maybe you hit it 888 and goes down 10. Maybe it goes 888, goes down 20. But maybe it hits 888 and breaks through and goes to 891 accelerator and goes to 909, and then we're off to the races. Okay? Then we see. SMCI is lower. SMCI earnings are coming. And if SMCI earnings are good, that means they can only be good if NVIDIA sells them more chips. And if NVIDIA sells them more chips, then they make more boxes. And if they make more boxes, there's more revenue. And that means they guide higher. So if SMCI is good, this is actually crazy. But it's a possibility on a squeeze of 1272. Now, maybe 10%. Nobody's saying it's going there. I'm just telling you what's possible. You decide how you want to approach it, okay? So very, very interesting. Avago, very nice day. Last week, we hit Avago 1300s, and if you held them, 1300s went to 50 from one. 1320s went to 30 from one. 1340s went to 20 from one. 1350s went to 8 from one. Okay? Unbelievable. Today, Tesla is going nuts. You got 191, 199, 209. Doesn't matter if you like Tesla, you hate Tesla. The news flow is a little bit better today. He's trying to do some stuff with China, and it's going up. So it doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter if you think Tesla is just scummy right now. It doesn't matter. Don't counter trend and get silly. It is what it is. Right now it's going up, so it's better. NVIDIA, doesn't matter if you like Jensen on TV or not, or say he didn't do anything great. It's going up because it took out 844. People lose money because they try to make silly decisions that you shouldn't do. Now, we bought ARM because here's the thing. For ARM for earnings, it's a couple weeks out. So here's the thing. If NVIDIA is selling tons of chips and the usage of infrastructure money spent is all into NVIDIA, and all these guys are developing chips, who develops chips? Who designs them? Who comes up with them? Who's the best at doing that is ARM. So ARM, last time they barely beat. Their PE is silly. But it doesn't matter. They own 90% of the stock. And if it comes out good again, they can squeeze it 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100 points. Doesn't matter. Doesn't mean they're going to, but they can. So if you want to buy it, and you buy it like we bought it for $2, and it works, you get 2 to 50 again. That's why Sam is good. Okay? He's not looking at buying 2 to 220, 2 to 230. Okay? And you have to sell if it's right for your account. I'm telling you, in 8-9 years, people say, Sam, should I sell? I've never given you an answer to sell. I've never given you an answer to buy. I don't do that. I tell you what I do. Okay? Okay? Very straightforward. Meta is in a void. It's in the Sam's 4 to 6 week avoid. Now, 4 to 6 week avoid. Okay? This is not rocket science. Look at PanW. PanW went all the way down to 280, and 12 weeks later, it's still only 290. It's not back to 320. The first day after all these things crater, Lulu, people telling me, oh, this is good at 300, this is good. Look, you're just wrong. They never come back. Snow never came back for at least 4 to 6 weeks. So chill and learn this, okay? Chill and learn this, and you will become better. Coin earnings. Coin charges a lot. Are they going to guide up? I don't know, but here's the thing. regardless of how good coin is, it's gone up from 100. So it's gone up a lot. So you just have to be aware of that. I think it's going to be good. I think it can go higher, but I'm not paying up because it's up so much. If it was not up a lot, we would buy a lot more. Okay? So then we see. I think Amazon is going to be great, and I think Amazon has an ability to get to 200. 200 would be 4,000. It couldn't even get over 3,000 for a long time, and now it's at 4,000. Okay? Goldman Sachs running again. Does Yellen come out and start? Do we get an inkling of, is she going to do less bonds, and then you end up with more liquidity? And Fed, these guys, these clueless people coming out saying he's going to be hawkish. He's not going to be hawkish. He gets no benefit of being hawkish. He has his other cronies do that. He's just going to be standard. He's going to say we're going to get rate hikes when we get rate hikes. We're going to get rate cuts when we get rate cuts. And we're just watching the data. That's it. Okay? Look, the Fed has trouble because think about it. If he raises the thing to 15%, the government has to pay more interest. The government gets in trouble that way. So he doesn't necessarily need to be hawkish. Rates are coming down right now. The Dixie is down today. TNX a little bit better. So maybe we really take off and go. Okay? Let's see. Okay? Google, nice move. But Google, if you go look at history, every time it has a huge move, it sits there. It doesn't go for a week or two. So just kind of wait and wait and wait. Okay? A couple other announcements. The Vegas thing, go ahead and sign up. You can bring whoever you want. Lots of messages. People, I want to bring my wife. But everybody needs to sign up, okay? So if you bring 2 other people, you have to sign them up too, okay? Because this is a big thing. You can't just have everybody bringing somebody else and then there's no room for people. So you can't do that, okay? And there's going to be food and everything, so we're ordering for a set amount of people, right? So anybody is welcome. You're welcome to bring whoever you like. You're welcome to bring all your friends, whoever they want to come. Same thing. Just have them sign up. Not a big deal, okay? And you're learning a lot. Sam's going to talk about premiums. He's going to talk about premiums. This is your opportunity, okay? Things that I always say about trading. So people tell me, well, Sam, I had a guy maybe 2-3 weeks ago said, Sam, is your service worth it? And I kind of laughed. I said, why is that? He goes, because I have to take my kids to school. I said, okay, you got to take your kids to school, so you're going to miss the open every day. I said, what about close? Yeah, I'm going to miss the open and close every day. So what's more important to you, taking your kids to school or doing your job? If you had a job and you had to go to work every day and have to be there by 8 and you have to take your kids to school by 9, are you going to take your kids to school? No, you're going to get somebody to take your kids to school. This is a job. Trading is a full-time job. You have to be there when the news comes. Sam sits here day in and day out every single day without taking any time off because the day that news comes, we hit it. And we catch a big one. So trading is about commitment. It's no different than a job, okay? So to become great in whatever you do, you have to study, you have to read, you have to analyze, you have to learn, and you get better, okay? It's very possible. And then we see. Okay? Let's get started. Good morning, 4949. Stocks go up, stocks were down. I think SPX was at what 10, 12, something like that. Hold on a second here. Let me type it in. It's not working, so we won't do that. Okay, so you got 51.21, 51.52 underneath 40.81. I'm sorry. 50.81, 50.52, 5,000. And 49.50 would be a beast. 49.49 actually would be the beast. Avago, what a great week. What a great week. This got to 1,200. It's 13.50. It got to 1,200. It's 13.50. Very nice. Okay? You got 13.91. And 1452. Now, let me tell you something about Avago. If SMCI rips 150 or 200 and NVIDIA takes out 909, Avago can go right through 1400. And then we see NVIDIA 888 Beast, 909, 922, 952. Lam Research, 951, 991. Google, 176. Amazon, 188, 191. Pan W back on the screen, 301, 309. Still another 4 weeks for earnings, 3 weeks. CrowdStrike, 309, 322. Carvana. So this is kind of interesting. Car prices are lower. Used car prices are lower, but there's two things. If they're lower, they're buying them for less also. So it's not just that they sell them for less, they buy them for less, but that means more people are buying. If that's true, 101 is very interesting on Carvana. I actually like the 90s, but they're too high right now. Earnings are this week. Zscaler 181. If Zscaler is going to pre-announce, it will be this week. Very interesting. Snowman 161, 172. ARM 103, 109. Goldman Sachs 431, 436. MicroStrategy all about Bitcoin. Bitcoin needs through 68 and 72K, so just kind of wait. Coin 209 down, 266 up. Meta 409, 416 down, 451 up. SMCI earnings tomorrow, 900, 972, 1071, 1272 if we really explode up. NOW in no man's land. Okay? Kind of lower, kind of 4 to 6 weeks avoid. It needs 791. Microsoft doing nothing, 391 down, 419 up. And Tesla flying, 191, 206. This may test 200. They're going to squeeze this today. Interesting. Stocks go up, stocks go down, then we see. And that's what we know. SM double beat. Oh, on semiconductor. Got it, Noah. Thanks. Beast number, look, it has to get through and go. They're very hard, but you've seen what happened on it on NVIDIA. If you waited 10 minutes on NVIDIA, you missed it, okay? So here's the thing. When you buy, you less, and you expect zero. Let's say Sam tells you an NVIDIA Beast number is 880. You could buy it now, and does it get through? Maybe you pay $2, you lose money. Maybe it gets through, but if it gets through, it goes to 20. This is up to you how you do it, okay? If you want to be absolutely positive, you wait till it gets to 900 and say, oh, it beat 888, and so now I'm going to go buy the 909s, or 910s, you're going to pay triple, and you're going to worry that you only got one contract instead of 5. So the buy less works. The go small works. Every single person that complains and bitches about anything in life is because you overdid what you should have done. Very simple. And not just in trading, in life. Okay? You go buy a car, you can only afford a $50,000 car, and the dealer sells you a $70,000 car with all these bells and whistles because he's pounding you into the ground to sign it, and then you go home and you're pissed off. Why are you pissed off? Because you overdid it. Don't overdo stuff. Buy less, expect zero, grow your account slowly. It's okay to go slow. It's okay to buy it early if you think it's going to get through. If you don't think it's going to get, don't buy it. It's not rocket science. None of this is super complex. I'm giving you the numbers. I'm not giving you a chart that, like all these people on these other guys that do morning calls say, oh, this is the chart here. This crosses here, and this point and this one. Really? I'm just giving you a simple number, 888. Does it get through? If it gets through, it's golden. If it doesn't, it goes down. But then even if it goes down, SMCI earnings tomorrow. So if SMCI earnings tomorrow are great, it goes up. If Amazon Web Services guides up, NVIDIA goes up through 888. Then if it goes up and Powell comes out and is hawkish, the world goes down. It goes down. News drives the stock, nothing else. Very straightforward. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in Vegas.